Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's October 3rd, 2016. The big news this morning is the Kardashian family. The Kardashians back in the headlines again. This story is supposedly Kim Kardashian was robbed in Paris, France for $10 million worth of jewelry at gunpoint. I can tell you right now that the story is 100% bullshit, a complete fiction. Remember last year in October, the Kardashians were in the headlines for another tragedy. It was Lamar Odom, the former basketball player, married into the family, having too much fun at the brothel, supposedly overdosed in Las Vegas. That whole story was contrived propaganda by the numbers. Can you remember the dramatic headlines? Lamar Odom might die. Lamar Odom will never be the same again. He'll probably be paralyzed. And about 72 hours after the story was over, Lamar Odom was back in the media. He was smiling. He was looking normal. He was walking around. There was nothing wrong with him. And just hours before that, they'd been telling you he was about to die. He'll never be the same. He's going to be paralyzed. It's all bogus propaganda. If you see something on the TV, if you hear about something on the radio or the paper, right away, you can know that story is a lie. That story is propaganda. That story is here to fill up your head. The Kardashian family has been used now for years to fill up the heads of Americans with worthless information, to make them worship celebrity, to make them worship materialism. That's what the Kardashians are. They are a symbol of materialism, consumption. The powers that be, that's what they want to fill up the heads of the American people with. Consumption. If you look at the history of the people who've ruled over this nation, they've said that the American people, they're not even people. They're just consumers. Their purpose is to consume things. So to get people to consume things, they have to give them symbolic people who have nice, flashy things, create those feelings of jealousy, animosity, make you want to be like them. For weak people, this is what happens. For people like me, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about the Kim Kardashians of the world. We don't give a fuck about what's on TV because we're real people. Most American people aren't real people, though. They're just worthless sheeple. They can't think for themselves. They don't have any self-respect. All they care about is celebrity, living vicariously through the TV, living through Kim Kardashian, jerking off to Kim Kardashian sex tapes, etc. So, that aside, let's get into how this is 100% straight-up propaganda by the numbers. Kanye West last night was supposedly doing a show in New York, and I feel bad for the people in his audience because Kanye West is fucking awful. Talk about a no-talent rapper, which is pretty much what commercial rap music is, a bunch of no-talents. Kanye West doesn't write his own lyrics. He has no artistic delivery. He's just a garbage musician with somehow a big following. It's pathetic. The American people, they will eat up whatever shit they're shoveled. The American people are so bad, they'll not only eat all the shit they're shoveled, such as Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, they'll even eat the fucking shovel that the shit was shoveled on. But anyway, Kanye West, his birthday is June 8th. Last night, it was October 2nd when he was interrupted in New York. It was early October 3rd when Kim Kardashian was supposedly getting robbed. We'll talk about these dates. But anyway, from Kanye West's birthday to his interruption at the concert, finding out about Kim supposedly, was 116 days. And what was the news that was delivered to him? That Kim was robbed at gunpoint. 116, 911 upside down. Always, these stories are contrived by the numbers. That's why we're hearing about Kim at gunpoint 116 days after Kanye's birthday. Let's talk about the rest of this. Let's talk about what it has to do with their wedding. This incident came 123 days, or not days, 123 weeks after the wedding. Conspiracy equals 123. Kanye West equals 123. Kanye West is from Atlanta. Shoddy Low equals 123. We just saw Shoddy Low supposedly die. So here's what else you need to know. From Kanye West's birthday to October 3rd, the total span of days, this is the total span. It's 116 days from his birthday to October 2nd. It's 118 days from June 8th to October 3rd, the day it was when Kim got robbed. 118 is a number connected to death, and it reminds me of this. Kanye West and Jay-Z put out this song, Niggas in Paris. The single came out September 13th, 2011. September 13th can be written 13/9. That's the day Tupac Shakur died in 96. Tupac Shakur equals 139. Freemasonry equals 139. Tupac dead on 13/9. In the year 96, the word Freemason equals 96. The day Tupac died, September 13th, 1996, a date with 118 numerology, also a date with 38 numerology. Rapper 38, nigga 38, death 38, death 118. Tupac Shakur died on a fitting date for his own death. Tupac Shakur, in many songs, rapped about his death that he had to embrace at a young age. Shed so many tears, me against the world. Talks about how he has to embrace his early death. Tupac told you in his songs that he was going to fake his death. And he faked it by the numbers. Why? Because he works for this gang that does everything by the numbers. They are the Freemasons. So this song, Niggas in Paris, it came out on a date with 33 numerology. Kanye West 33. 33, number of the Freemasons. That song, Niggas in Paris, coming out on the same day Tupac died. It came out 15 years after his death. If you write out 15 as a word, it sums to 38, like rapper, like nigga, like death. Anyway, now Kanye West's wife in Paris, niggas in Paris, she gets robbed on October 3rd, a span of 118 days from Kanye's birthday. I don't think this is any coincidence. This is a number of tragedy. This is supposed to be a tragic story. Talk more about it. Notice that Kanye is currently 39 years old. We're going to talk about what 39 has to do with New York, where he was, what it has to do with wedding. This incident comes 123 weeks after the wedding. Excuse me. Remember that Kanye is 39. Let's look at the gematria of Kim Kardashian. Her name equals 119, like Star of David, like All-Seeing Eye, like Master Plan. It is the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, who run this world. They control media. They control entertainment. They own these celebrities from Kanye to Kim. It's the reason Kanye West got up on the TV after Katrina and said George W. Bush doesn't care about black people. It's true. I mean, he didn't care about black people. He also didn't care about anybody. George W. Bush, just a self-worshipping asshole from a family of tyrants. Kanye West, if he wanted to make a more profound statement, he could have just called out what a piece of shit George W. Bush was instead of making it racial. It's about more than race with what's going on in this nation. Kim Kardashian, the small way, also sums to 56, like Paris, France, where she supposedly got robbed, like Kanye, the big way. They call their son Nori, N-O-R-I. His nickname, Nori, equals 56. Northwest, his full name. Anyhow, with regards to 33, Kim is also a 33 name, Secrecy 33, Masonry 33, France is home of the plus 33 international dialing code. Kanye West, the small way, 33. Again, Niggas in Paris came out on a date with 33 numerology. They've said that the robbers were hooded men wearing masks. Imagine if a few days from now the headline rolls out that these men were black. Niggas in Paris. Could happen still. Of course, this happens in October, the only month with 33 gematria, the witching month. The Kardashians, are they witches? There's been jokes that they are. Last year it was Lamar Odom in October. October 33. The name Kardashian has gematria 41 like Halloween. Halloween's on 10/31, 10 plus 31, 41. Special number to this nation, USA, equals 41. 41's the 13th prime number. The Bavarian Illuminati, which connects France and the United States, was established with 13 families. Yesterday was a date with 13 numerology, or not yesterday, today. October 3rd, 2016, what time it was, early October 3rd in Paris when Kim got robbed, date with 13 numerology, which we'll get to. Here's more of that Kanye West gematria, 33, a big number in hip-hop. Here's Kardashian, the big way. Kardashian, the small way is 41, the big way 86. Remember, the big way and small way always have the same numerology. 41 is 4 plus 1 equals 5. 86 is 8 plus 6 equals 14. 14 is 1 plus 4 equals 5. Big way, small way always break down to the same single digit. Anyway, Kardashian 86, Pyramid 86, Triangle 86, Symbol 86. The Kardashians used as symbols to sell materialism. What the powers that be want. They want your mind occupied with nonsense, fixated on the next material purchase. Kanye West's birthday of June 8th is written as 8/6 in most parts of the world. You know, married into this Kardashian family. Fitting birthday. This incident, it comes 18 days before Kim's 36th birthday. What's interesting about 36 is when you sum every number 1 through 36, it totals 666, 666. 18 days before her birthday, 18 factors into 6 plus 6 plus 6. Little 666 coding here from the Synagogue of Satan, the name for the false Jews, the Zionist Jews who run the media. Her birth numerology, 130. 130 breaks down to 13, big number in this incident. Again, Bavarian Illuminati, 13 families. Yesterday's date numerology, October 3rd, 10/3, kind of like 13. Also a date with 13 numerology. It's also a date with 29 numerology that she got robbed. France equals 29. Fitting. With regards to Kanye West being 39 years old when this news comes, he was in New York. Last year after the Paris, France shooting hoax blamed on ISIS, I showed how there were all these parallels between Paris and New York. I said there might be a story connecting New York and Paris. I even showed last year how the song Niggas in Paris has a tribute to the planned shooting hoax last year, Friday the 13th, in Paris. Remember, that was a 13 too. Anyway, New York 39. New York's the Empire State, Empire 39. The abbreviation for New York, NY, is 39, the big way. In the 39 books of the Old Testament, which the Jews go by, there's the 10 Commandments. 10 has the gematria of 39. The word million also equals 39. 10 million in jewelry stolen, while Kanye's 39. After his wife gets robbed at gunpoint 116 days after his birthday. Gunpoint the small way also sums to 44, like shooting, like kill, number often coded into tragedy. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were married on the 144th day of the year, May 24th, 2014. When you write out 44, it sums to 144. Jay-Z and Beyonce were married on April 4th, 44 and April 4th, both sum to 144. Major parallels between Jay-Z and Kanye West. Jay-Z, who made Kanye West big, so we're told. Beyonce equals 33, Blue Ivy 33. Jay-Z has the same gematria as P. Diddy, as Q-Tip, as Eazy-E, as Mason, as Torah. It is the Zionist Freemason Jews who run the recording industry and control commercial hip-hop, who name these artists accordingly. The day that Kim and Kanye were married was a date with 63 numerology. If you count every number 1 through 63, it sums to 2016. Plus Paris, the big way, equals 63. And thinking about how Kim was robbed at a hotel in Paris, it also makes me think of the Hilton family. Hilton, Norway, France, over in that region where their hotels originate from. Hilton also sums to 33. Before Kim Kardashian, you know, the woman in the media who filled her spot was Paris Hilton. When Kim Kardashian came around, Paris Hilton kind of got flushed out. Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian. Not a coincidence. Two celebrities that the world doesn't need to know about. But anyway, the point is, the date they got married, date was 63 numerology, connecting to Paris, and also connecting to the year 2016, like the year of this news. The number 144 is a number for time. The word time equals 144. We're getting this story in time by the numbers, coming 123 weeks after their wedding. Their wedding is the 144th day of the year, also the day that leaves 221 days left in the year. The Bavarian Illuminati equals 221. The Bavarian Illuminati started with 13 families on a date with 99 numerology. When you write out 13, it sums to 99. You see this? A lot of people want to make fun of the word Illuminati. If you're one of those people, all you're making fun of is your own existence because you're not realizing what you live in. You're deluding yourself and going along with lies. You're probably watching the Kardashian show and liking it, not seeing that you're being mocked, seeing that you're being programmed. Again, the name Kardashian, gematria 41, like triangle, like pyramid. 41's the 13th prime. This news comes yesterday, October 3rd, 2016, a date with 31 numerology. Look on your dollar bill, the number 41's coded all over it. There's a pyramid with 13 layers on it, the 13 steps. The 7 bills of the U.S. currency. The 1, the 2, the 5, the 10, the 20, the 50, the 100. Those 7 bills, you add them together, they sum to 188. Bavarian Illuminati sums to 188. You just take the off the front. This is who we live under. This is the gang ruling over us. Look at this tweet that they put out, about how Kanye had to leave his show. I mean, just think about this. All these people paid money at that show to see it, and they all get duped for a hoax by the numbers. Kanye had to leave the show to create the headlines, to create the stir for something that didn't happen. And all these people just lose their money. 722. What's that number? 22 divided by 7, the number for pi that you learned about in geometry that gives you circles, cycles, that they always code in their lies, that they've been doing for centuries. Here's the final episode of season 12 for the Kardashian show. I'm sure this will make it. The headline, 10 million robbed in Paris. 1039, million 39, Kanye's 39, wedding equals 39. This is coming 123 weeks after the wedding. Again, Kanye West 123, conspiracy 123, shoddy low 123, both Kanye West, shoddy low from Atlanta on the 33rd parallel. From the wedding May 24th to the news for Kanye West, 123 weeks in one day. Go to October 3rd, 123 weeks and 2 days. I'll tell you what else. We as a people have to stop living the way we've been told and programmed to live our whole lives, From a young age, we get sat down in front of the TV, we get all these love stories about the woman and the perfect prince. All this shit is bullshit. Monogamous relationships don't work. That's why there's so many divorces. The Jewish people set up this world. 39 is the Jewish number. Look at how many Jewish lawyers there are getting rich off of divorces. It's not a coincidence. This is a Jewish one world order. They have trained the people of this world how they're supposed to behave, what's normal. You're supposed to get up, get married, have children, bring more little slaves into the world. Bullshit. Bullshit. How many people honestly like fucking the same person for their whole life? We know the answer. The answer is almost no one. That's why everyone cheats and gets divorced. The only reason for this whole marriage focus on the family is because this is how we're ruled over. Look at families today. Look at how dysfunctional families are. There's no love in families, selling each other out for material greed. When people die, siblings, family fighting over getting the wealth. Focus on the family, that's a lie told to you. What you're supposed to focus on is your fellow man. You're supposed to be a community. You're supposed to be a village. You're supposed to know your neighbors. You're supposed to trust each other, work together, help each other out. It's supposed to be about a big human family, not a small little family that's just you and your wife and your kids that nobody else gives a fuck about. That's why they tell you to focus on the family, because then you're isolated. It's almost just like focusing on yourself. It's just back to greed. Your family is just who's connected to you. It's like focus on your family. Don't care about anyone else. That's the American way. That's part of also why they get you with all this propaganda and programming. Go get the diamond ring. Diamond equals 33. Who ran the diamond trade? Cecil Rhodes. Rhodes 33. He has the most prestigious scholarship in the world named after him, the man that ran this tyrannical diamond trade that killed all sorts of Africans, stealing their wealth. Now you got all these black rappers owned by these Jews, selling diamonds, a trade that has been detrimental to the black people. Monogamy's a lie, weddings are a lie, the Bible's a lie, 39 books in the Old Testament, 42-line Bibles. It's all ownership. It's how the Freemasons have built this world. So here's some more stuff. Kanye West, October 2nd, 2016, date with 48 numerology. New York has gematria of 39 and 48 with the K exception. Illuminati 48, Evil 48, Hoax 48, Propaganda 48. Special number. Where he was at the Meadows Festival. Gematria of 174, the New World Order number. I just talked about in the Shoddy Low video I did about how many rappers have had tragedies by this number. Kanye West, nobody died, but his wife got robbed of $10 million, supposedly. $10 million in jewelry. Who the fuck's carrying around $10 million in jewelry? This Meadows Festival, it also has some other interesting gematria, the way it's spelled. 57, 75, 93, 174. 93, big number in New York, along with 39, the reflection. Again, Kanye West, 39 years old. Propaganda equals 93, the big way. New World Order equals 75. Scottish Rite equals 57, is in Scottish Rite Freemasonry, which came to power in Paris, France. Scottish Rite Freemasonry coded right into Meadows Festival. His wife having a problem in Paris, where Scottish Rite became the world power that it is. They called it a family emergency, having the same gematria as tragedy, the same gematria as Bavarian Illuminati the small way. Again, Bavarian Illuminati connecting France and the United States, established May 1st, 1776, just before the American Revolution, credited with the French Revolution, which began right after the American Revolution. Kanye West's full name in gematria sums to 179, the 41st prime. Remember Kardashian 41, 41 the 13th prime, the story on a date with 13 numerology. His full name, the small way, equals 62, like Mason, like Torah, like Jay-Z. Telling you, all these entertainers are born and bred to be. Kanye West, he's a no talent. Why is this guy so famous? He can't rap, he has no flow, he doesn't write his own lyrics, he's just a little puppet stooge used in nonstop propaganda, such as this. Kanye West, as big of a tool as you'll ever see. Notice CNN with the 51-minute timestamp. That's conspiracy the small way. 123 weeks after the wedding. Conspiracy the big way. That's enough, truth seeker. This video is already too long. The American people really need to wake up. Tiger Woods' sex life, that doesn't matter to you. Kim Kardashian, that doesn't matter to you. What should matter is how you're ruled over by a gang of thugs that lie to you every day, that distract you, that steal your time, your energy, your money. And they really do. All of you who work and pay taxes, you're just having your life stolen. A quarter of every single year, all that time you put into work, it just goes to this gang. And what does this gang do with your money? They use it to live lavishly. They use it to stage propaganda. That's why they need you distracted and entertained with bullshit. They need your life to be just good enough that you don't react to it. Time to wake up. Until next time. Something I forgot to mention, the French Republican calendar, which has New Year's Day on September 23rd, which came out of the French Revolution, which was credited to the Bavarian Illuminati, which followed the American Revolution. 10 days from New Year's Day was today, October 3rd. Again, 10 million in jewelry robbed on the 10th day of the French Republican calendar in Paris, France. 10 equals 39, like the number of books in the Old Testament that the Jews go by. Jewelry. Think about it. And notice, here in this reporting, it says right here, jewelry phone stolen. The prosecutor's office said a ring worth an estimated 4 million euros and other jewelry worth about 5 million euros, 5.6 million. 5.6, huh? Kim Kardashian, 56. Kanye, 56. Paris, France, 56. All of this is contrived bullshit by the numbers. Can't say it enough. So is every other story in the mainstream media. The mainstream media only reports on Jewish, Zionist propaganda bullshit. This whole gematria thing, it's a Jewish thing. A lot of these rappers, they know about it because they have been indoctrinated by these Jewish Zionist Freemasons. Until next time.